Hello, good Sunday afternoon. How's everyone doing today? Sorry about that. Welcome to Chocolate One. My name is Beth Hitchcock. I'm an independent designer with Chalk Couture. And I have a couple of really fun projects lined up for you today. But if you would just take a second and drop a heart or a thumbs up and let me know that we're live, I would appreciate that. I don't have my other device handy today. Well, actually, the battery died and I didn't get it charged in time. So I can't really tell, but usually it takes a little bit of time for people to pop on. It's hot. We started the AC a little bit earlier today, a couple hours earlier than yesterday, just so it would be more comfortable. We're heading into a real long heat wave for us, over a week long, with high 90s and triple digits temperatures coming soon to northern Idaho. And a lot of this region, I understand, even in Canada. So let's get started here. I'll put you down here. We're going to, I've sprayed this board. It had a design on it and I've had it for quite a while. I loved it, but I also love this board, this surface, this frame. So I've sprayed it with water and I wanted to show you how easy it is to remove a design that you're finished with. And what's so nice is that our transfers are reusable 8 to 12 times, and I think longer if you take good care of them. So I could go ahead and do this again if I wanted to, because I really did like it. I thought it looked really nice. So I'm just using this is our paste scraper, and just scraping up the old paste that's been kind of soaking up the water. And you don't really need to let it, I sprayed it a few minutes ago, you don't really need to spray it too soon ahead of time, just a little spritz. And then we'll go ahead and clean up that old paste, the paper towel. And you can see there's still some ghosting under there. So what we're going to do is, ghosting as in I can see the design still, and you can too on camera. We're going to take our board eraser. I'm going to spray it again with water. And we're just going to get that off of there. By the way, this is the frame that you get in a designer kit, and it's a porcelain steel surface, so it's magnetic, so you could put magnets on that also, which is, I've seen some really cute designs with magnets on it. These boards come in different sizes. A little bit higher price point than some of our other frames, but it's one that you would always keep. At least that's been my experience. And there we go, we are ready to go. So I've got that cleaned up, but I have, thank you, Bill. I have a special request today. One of my designers asked, have I ever etched on colored glass? I said, no, I haven't, but I've been meaning to try that. So we're gonna do that, and we're gonna let that sit because it needs to sit for a little bit. So I have this amber colored, it's a canning jar, it's a ball canning jar, and I put honey in it before. So the first step for etching is to take a alcohol wipe and just wipe your surface with the alcohol and then let it dry. And we use the etching cream right on our transfers. We're going to put this little, this is from the French Country Minis. It's local raw honey organic. So we'll just let that dry. I have my etching cream here. And I've tried using the etching cream with Q-tips, with paint brushes, but then I saw somebody do it with a squeegee, and it works so well, and it's worked really excellent for me every time I've done that. So that's what we're going to do today. I'm going to grab a multi-purpose tool here, and that should be dry. Peel up our little guy here, and we need to fuzz this. I'm going to flip this over to the terry cloth side, and we're going to see. I think it should work. It's kind of an experiment, but we'll see. So putting your transfers on non-porous things such as this glass in the frame we have here, you want to give them a good fuzz because you don't want to stretch them. These are material and they have the silk screen in there. That feels pretty good. So let's get our surface and let's see if we can get this lined up on there. That looks pretty good. And then what I'm going to do is make sure it's pressed down good. This has a little something right by the O. Just the smallest little grain of something can cause your transfer not to stick down and kind of it could bleed under there. There we go. It's okay if the teal part, the green part of the transfer isn't, we just want the silk where the silk screen is. So that looks good. Now I just take my multi-purpose tool, get our stuff on there, and get it on. And it doesn't hurt your transfer, it washes right off. So we shall see. I don't know why it wouldn't work, but I like to really push it through, especially you see how fine this lettering is down here. I think if you, the more screen area you have, I think you get a better print. So that looks like it's covered. I'll just put that extra all over it, make sure. There we go. Okay, put that in the water. And now I'm just going to let that sit for 10 minutes and then we'll take it to the sink and wash it off and see what we have, and I'll come back and show you. So I'm just going to set that aside over there. Come back to our board here, and this is dry, but I can still see some ghosting in there, so I'm going to try really cleaning it again really well. Some of that pigment gets into the board. You just want to get off the best you can. Grab another paper towel. Here they are. and that's better. Just needed a little more elbow grease, I think. Yeah, it's perfect. No ghosting at all. These frames, I mean, these surfaces, if you ask me, that's magic right there in the making. Okay, so our surface is ready, and here is our beautiful July Club Couture transfer. Life is a bowl of cherries, make it sweet. So Club Couture is a monthly subscription. It's the best club to be part of. For $19.99 a month, you receive a B-size transfer. This is 8.5 by 11. You receive 3 coordinating paste packets, and it's shipped to your home free, free shipping. And that it arrives monthly. And then also club members have the opportunity to receive other exclusive offers during the month. They've had one every month since the start of this year. And you also get a flat rate of $4.95 shipping on anything else that you order. So if you're interested in Club Couture, let me know. I think it's a great value. It's a good way to get started with Chalk Couture. If you've been watching and thinking, that looks like so much fun. Yesterday somebody said, that looked like so much fun when you were finger painting. And I said, yeah, it was. So I'm gonna write back on the back of this. So yeah, we have some starter kits for you to try. We even have a mini little just try me kit. If you're interested, let me know and I can help you with that. So I just roll my fingers over the transfer and peel it up. This is brand new. Just got it 2 days ago. I do at least 3 projects with our Club Couture transfers so that you can have some ideas. I know another one that I'm gonna do. I'm gonna do an inking project with this. I do love my inks too. So I'm just fuzzing it. The new ones I usually fuzz about 3 to 5 times. And we'll do this one more time here. There we go. That should be good. Make sure my hook is going the right way so I can actually hang this up. Line it up. Love this frame. I think those cherries are just wonderful. We have, that's still pretty sticky. I'm gonna fuzz it a little bit more because we may have to do a peel and pull and I don't wanna be stretching it when I do that. We planted cherry trees, or Bill did, he did all the work. Planted cherry trees about 3 years ago, I think, and they're just starting to produce for us now. We have sweet cherries and sour cherries, and I love those for making pies, of course, and cherry jam. We won't have enough to really it won't produce enough this year to do anything fun like that, but and then they're just really wonderful just to you pit them and put them on a cookie sheet and freeze them and then put them in a Ziploc bag. They keep forever. Let's see if that's a little bit better. That does feel a little bit better. Make sure I'm in screen here. Whoops. So I have to give credit. I saw another designer doing this yesterday, Darlena Egelbert, I think is how you say her last name. And she gave credit to another designer. So this, with the use of colors that were chosen, so that, it's gone a long ways already. There's a little something under there. Sometimes, see how that is still sticky feeling. This is a real sticky transfer. There it is. Sometimes there's things stuck to my fuzzing cloth. Let's start over here. There we go. Now push it out, push all the air out, stick it down nicely. There we go. Okay. Oh, what did I not get? Bright white out. Do I have it? Might have enough in here. I did get some new white paste in. Let's start with this, and I think that's ink. That's ink. Well, I have an old one here. We can use that if we have to. We'll see. I think we'll do the cherries first. So we're gonna do the little stems in gold. I'm gonna do these accents in gold shimmer. That's this. We'll do the letters in white, the cherries in candy apple, and pesto for the leaves. I really liked how Darlena's came out. It came out really cute, really pretty. And she added some extra little doodads to it. We'll see if we have time for that. Okay, so let's start with, the cherries. So I'm gonna open up my paste here. That looks good. See if we need to stir anything up. We need to stir this up. Need to stir that up. Put some stir sticks. Yeah, with the heat, I think it's affecting well, maybe not, maybe just the top of it. It really helps to go through like once a month and stir all your paste, because you don't use all your colors all the time. Certain colors you do. And this would be really pretty done in all in one color also. We kind of talked about that yesterday. Candy apple red. This looks so pretty on the black surface. Don't use red very often, but it's nice. Nice pop every once in a while. And I'm just spraying distilled water in my paste. The reason we use distilled is so you don't introduce any organisms from your tap that might cause mold or bacteria to grow in, or mold or fungus to grow in there, I guess. I hope not bacteria. I wouldn't want you drinking that water if there was bacteria in it. This is pretty, I think we'll have enough. That looks pretty good, but I think, didn't we have an issue with this the other day? We did a project with it and it was a little bit dry, and it's probably because I'm down to the very, very last of it. And when I'm done, what I'll do is I'll save this jar, because it's great for mixing colors together if you want to do a custom color. So I will do that. Okay. And I don't know, the gold will just mix the pigments together, The shimmer frost or the shimmer colors, they always stay a nice consistency. They've always been on the creamy dreamy team. Okay, now we're ready. So let's see here. I'm gonna wipe this off really good because I'm gonna need this tool again. I need a couple of these. Okay, so I'm gonna start with the leaves with the pesto. And I just scrape my paste on. And make sure I push it through the silk screen. And then get any harsh lines off. Takes so little of the paste also. Let's save that there. Can I move this over just a little bit? Then we'll get this tool for the little stems here. And you really want to push this shimmer through that silk screen. That's a tiny space for it to go through. There's a lot of different surfaces that this would be. This would be really cute on our reclaimed metal tray also. And you guys, do you remember that those got a price reduction? That looks good. Okay, I'm gonna pull up, oh, let me do the cherries. I just had a thought. I used to, when I was a little girl, we'd go and visit my Aunt Marion and my Uncle Archie, and she always had a bowl of those plastic fruit, but it was, the cherries were kind of more rubbery, and we would take those and stick them on our nose. That was a lot of fun. Okay, now we're gonna pull that little piece up. Ooh la la, that looks good. Okay, and then we'll gently lay it down. And then I think we'll go on to get our air back out of there after I pulled it up. Okay, we'll do the white, our bright white for the letters. That'll look nice on our frame here. But I don't want to do the little splash marks, because I think I want to do those in gold too. I think that'll be cute. I think that's a little different than what the other gals did. But that's what's so great about it, is you just do you. You can get inspiration from other people. That's awesome. And this company is just full of inspiration, so it's nice. Let's just get this moving on here though. As I'm doing this, I'm just thinking of so many different ways to use this transfer now. It's awesome. Okay, I think we'll pull that up and then put it back down for our splashes, because I feel like it's drying up in the top already. If I can get that eye a little bit better. Let's see. Oh, I got one of the little splashes. Darn it. I'll go back and, oh, I should probably try and fix it now. I don't want a wet wipe, just a little. I think I'm just gonna leave it. I'm afraid of messing up something else if I try and clean that up right now. Push our little spots back down. Well, since we did that one, I think I'm going to go ahead and fill this in with white, just to be consistent. It'll look great too. So by peeling it up and what that's called the paste and peel method. And the reason I do that is because if the chalk dries in your silk screen, it dries in your silk screen and not on your surface, so you don't get a good print, and we want a good print. So it just gives you a little more time to really work on your project. Oh, we're doing that one anyway, so I can do this. It's being so careful. I'm gonna put a little extra thick paste on there, and then I'll go back and pull it up just so we can work on that cherry. Look how fast and easy this is. We'll do the gold. Let me clean this squeegee off. It's good to have these little tiny squeegees for these little fine lines if you're doing this kind of a project. It lets you get in there. There we go. Wipe it off again and we'll do our cherries. There we go. Let's see how, oh, I gotta wipe off the extra white here that we laid down. There we go. Okay, let's see how we did. It looks cute. It looks really good. Okay, that's gonna dry. I'm gonna put this in my bowl, my pan of water over here and wash this off. So I just scrape the paste off the front of it. And some of the darker pigmented paste will stain the teal, the green part of your transfer. But the only important thing is that you get the chalk paste out of the silk screen. And you don't want to leave your transfers sitting in water for long periods of time. It's okay to take them and wash them, but you don't want to let them soak in there because you'll lose your adhesiveness on the back of your transfer. A little bit more. Made my water look like skim milk. I'm just going to grab a fuzzing cloth and lay this on the microfiber side and lay it sticky side up. Well, first I'll check and see if I missed any areas, just a little bit. And I'll show you how nicely these cleaned up. Did miss some in that. Shaking the whole table. There we go. And you can see how nicely that cleaned up for me. It's ready to go. So I'll just put this down to dry. You want it dry before you put it back on your backer sheet. And then I store them in the cellophane envelopes that they come in. So while that's drying, I got a little bit more we're gonna do with it, but we've been on for 33 minutes. I'm gonna go take the, at the beginning, I put some etching cream on a jar. We're doing an experiment today to see if it works on colored glass. So let me run that to the sink and I'll be right back and then we'll finish this project up. Right back. It did work. I think it shows up. Let's see if you can see this. If I put this white towel in there, you can see, it's hard to see on camera, but there you go. So it does work. That looks pretty. Wouldn't this make a cute honey jar now? Actually, that's what I had in it. I bought a whole bunch of honey. And I use these jars because you want less light going through. But yeah, that came out pretty darn good. Okay, let the light hit it. So, Barb, there's your answer. It works. That looks really cute, actually. Thank you for asking me to do that. Okay, back to this. So now we're done with the pasting. I really like how that came out. We're going to doodle it up a little bit. Make it a little, this was something else. We're just gonna wrap this twine around it a few times. Now you know me, I'm not one for frills and bows too much. So this is stretching me today a little bit. There we go. Just a few, maybe a couple more times. Where does this go? Over here. Okay. Put this up a little bit. Well, I'm going to cut this and then probably have to redo it. Let me see if I can get it over here. I think we can get it over here. That'll be fine. Oh boy. There's that. And then, oh, I almost forgot, we're gonna do a little bit more pasting. I'm gonna make a little tag here. Make sure our thing is dry. I think it's pretty dry. I like to press it between two sides of the microfibers to really get that moisture out of there. You can use the little quick dry tool. You don't want to use heat on these at all. And we're going to grab a couple of these cherries. I think we'll do both of these up here. It does feel a little bit damp still, so let me do that. No, I think we're going to do this little one down here. That should be good. Yeah, that feels dry. Okay, we're just going to put this on here like, where do we want it? Gonna hang up here, so we want it to hang down this way. Okay, this is one of our mini tags, so we need these three colors back, and I'll need to clean off my squeegees again. Alrighty. We'll use Same squeegee. Just concentrating, getting into that little tiny area right there. There we go, got it. And now for our cherries. There we go. Perfect. Remember, if you've hopped on, you're watching, would you please say hello? I appreciate it so much. Facebook is starting to like me a little bit better, I think. So that really helps when you do that. There's our little tag. Cutie patootie, that is. And I'm just gonna clean this right here since we didn't do the rest of it. Another little squirt there. Okay. Let that dry again. And get back to work over here. So we have couple more things we're gonna do. We're going to make a little bow. I'm just gonna do a messy bow. I think that'll work for this. And we're gonna make it kind of small. So we'll cut some pieces of ribbon. We'll see if this works. I don't have access to some of the bigger craft stores. Well, I mean I do, but it's a little bit of a drive for me. This is navy blue. I thought this was black, but that is definitely navy blue. Good for the 4th of July. What other color do I have? Well, I have this one, but I don't really want the silver in there, I don't think. What else do I have? I don't have a big selection. Maybe I'll just throw a little bit of this in there. That'll kind of cutesy it up. That might be too big. So then what I'm going to do is just going to crisscross these. And do this. Crisscross. Applesauce. I'll try that. Get another little piece of jute. Tie that up. I like it when I can get to those stores, but it's just not very often for me, unfortunately. Now what they did was a little buffalo plaid, and that was adorable. I have to tell you, it was adorable, but I don't have any of that, so we are going to make do with what I have in my little craft studio. Just tie it, get it really tight. And then we're gonna kind of pull it apart just a little bit to let it fan out. That's fine. And then let's see if we left enough over here. Ooh, hope that was dry. It wasn't quite dry. Let me dry that. That was a close one. Stick this in here, tie this, maybe off to the side over there. I don't know, I might have to hot glue this, I think. I like it this way with the jute showing. We might be able to put a little knot right there. I think we can. I need to practice these bows and tying and stuff. Nice and tight. And then where's my little pokey tool? Let's make this a little more texture in there. Fray that apart. The same over here. Got a shorty on that other one. All right, there we go. Put that up a little bit. There it is. It's cute, I'll tell you, it is cute. Okay, there's our sign today. Let me do this. See if I can back up enough where you can. Probably not. I'm right up against the wall. Can you see that at all? Isn't that cute? Life is a bowl of cherries. Make it sweet. All right. That's it today, friends. So that came out really cute. I really like it. That's it. We're gonna cook some dinner. We're gonna have an indoor barbecue using the crisper lid. Susie made potato salad and cucumber salad. So we're gonna go have some dinner, early dinner. And I will be back tomorrow. I can't wait. I love doing this with you guys. And if you have any questions, don't hesitate to either drop a comment below, excuse me, or private message me. I'll be happy to get back to you. Until we talk again, take care.